A couple of weeks after Frauke's visit, something incredible happened. Cassia was pregnant. The news spread like wildfire, causing all kinds of speculations about the possible father of Cassia's child, because nobody had ever known Cassia to be sexually involved with anybody, male or female. Nobody, neither man nor woman, had ever said that Cassia had taken him or her home, and you could be sure that they would have spilled the beans immediately. Cassia herself didn't say anything. During the performances of Men's Machine, she celebrated her pregnancy, carrying her big belly, without changing anything about her usual behavior. So everybody was waiting impatiently for the baby to be born, maybe to be able to find the father through similarities in their features. A short time before she was due, Cassia disappeared. Rumor had it she went to Cuxhaven, to her parents' house, to give birth in a quiet environment. Everybody waited impatiently for her return to Berlin, but Cassia didn't come back. Little by little, her presence faded. She wasn't mentioned that often anymore, and as time went by, she completely disappeared from people's minds. Men's Machine split up, I split up with John. I lost completely touch with the scene, and after a while, I completely forgot that Cassia had ever existed. Years later, I visited a friend of mine who had been a well-respected photographer at that scene. We looked at his pictures, and there she was, Cassia. She was sitting on a couch while high flames came out of the upholstery to the left and right of her. She was sitting quietly, looking into the camera with this alert and demanding look of hers that was so familiar to me. "That's an incredible picture," I said. "Yeah," said Kain, and he told me how they had staged the picture, how they had drenched the couch with fuel and set it on fire, and how Cassia had stayed on the couch until the very last second before it had completely gone up in flames, even though she was scared to death of fire because of a severe burn experience in her childhood. "Do you know whatever happened to her after her pregnancy?" I asked. Kain's hand that held the picture dropped into his lap. "You don't know." And then I got to know the rest of Cassia's story. She had gone to Cuxhaven to deliver her baby. After that, she went to the beach with 2 canisters of fuel and poured the fuel over her head, set herself on fire. She burned to death. The child lives with the grandparents. She's said to be an extremely ugly and willful little girl. Cassia has named her Phoenix, the one who rises from the ashes.